Okay, it is Sunday, January 20th, and just wanted to give you an update on how things are going with Zachary. A couple days ago, we posted a video where Zach gave his perspective on receiving the news from his oncologist that he's cancer-free. If you haven't seen it yet, I will go ahead and post the link right up here, so you can go back and check it out. So basically now I'm gonna go ahead and give you an update on it was from my perspective when we got the news that Zach's biopsies came back showing no cancer. Zach had his PET and CT scans roughly 10 days ago. The test initially came back not conclusive, so they had to do a biopsy on a couple of tumors, one in his upper chest near his heart and by a gland or an area that they call a thymus. The thymus is what controls the T cells that are produced in your body. There was another tumor right about here that they wanted to take a look at. He went in on January the 15th, which was a Tuesday. They went ahead and knocked him out. They had to collapse one of his lungs to get to the tumor near his heart. What they found was, because of the radiation treatment that he had back in November 2015, that there was a lot of scar tissue, and it looked like that the tumor and the top of his lung had fused together. And so what they had to do is they had to go in there while they were scoping him out and slowly peel away the tumor tissue from the lung. The surgeon who performed the biopsies did give us some photos, which I'll show on the screen here in just a minute.
Warning, 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 warning.
Basically what it is, what you're looking at in the first picture is where the tumor and the lung had fused together and where she had made incisions to separate them. And also the last picture is where it shows where she took a piece of the tumor out to send off to pathology. The second photo that you're gonna look at is the second tumor they worked on, which was easily accessible. They were able to get the tumor out and send that off to pathology to have them test to see if there's any cancer cells. He was discharged the following day, which was Wednesday the 16th. Zach went in and had labs and clinic on that Thursday, and the doctor said she'd call us back. Then she did call us, but she said still inconclusive. Friday she called and said she had good news and that all the cancer had been taken care of through chemo, and what they found after the stem cell transplant looks to be just overactive T cell activity. So we breathed a sigh of relief, and now Zach can move on with the next phase of his treatments, which is to go into immunotherapy at Seattle Cancer Care Alliance. The immunotherapy is going to be 6 months long. It's going to be a clinical trial that Zach enrolled in. He's going to get two drugs, CD30 and PD1. The goal, from what I understand, I could be totally mistaken, but from what I understand, the goal eventually is to help this new regimen of immunotherapy be the standard for treating Hodgkin's lymphoma as opposed to using chemotherapy. So this coming Thursday, Zach's gonna have labs, pulmonary function tests, and EKGs, and then the following Thursday, he'll have lab work at SCCA, and then he'll start his immunotherapy, which should last about 4 hours. We were told that instead of having to go to Children's Hospital like we had been the last couple months, which was like 2 to 3, 4 times a week, it looks like he'll only have to go just for labs once a week, and then every third week he's gonna have his immunotherapy, and that's gonna be every 3 weeks for 6 months. So things are looking great. He's been pretty active the last couple weeks. He's feeling a lot better, looking a ton better. He's been able to get outside a little bit more to get some exercise. Him and his brother walked down to the convenience store today. He said he didn't have any issues, but he did say, oh man, it's been a while. I was a little winded and I got a little sweaty, but that's to be expected since he's been cooped up in both the hospital and here at the house for the last 2 months. For him to get outside, that was pretty impressive. And not a whole lot to report this week. Things are, like I said, are looking good. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. Much appreciated. If you feel like paying Zach a visit, all you have to do is drop me a text message, especially all my jiu-jitsu friends out there who live in the area and all of my other friends who live in the area. You'll drop us a line and hopefully we'll get you to come over and visit Zach. He won't be able to do a whole lot while he's in immunotherapy, so he's gonna have to hang low for a little bit. But like I said, he can have visitors, so if you get a chance, why don't you come on by and see him. Anyhow, until next time, thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you like this video, or if you got any info out of it, make sure you hit like also. Share on your timelines on all of your social medias. And thanks again, and we'll talk to you guys fairly soon. Have a good night.